You guys hear it fine now? Okay, it's all good. It's all good. All right, so in case you guys are just tuning in, we've been doing some coaching, and Perfect has been doing this crazy-ass economy build where he only puts in 1 probe at the start when he gets his 14 assimilator. Once he has 16 probes on the mineral line, he transfers his rally point from the Nexus to the assimilator. Once he gets 3 probes in that, he does his next rally point down to his Nexus. He queues up a Zealot. If there is no 2 racks, funny business, he'll cancel the Zealot and chuck down the Nexus, giving him his Nexus a minute before the typical 25 start of a Nexus, because usually the Nexus would be going down like just a few seconds earlier. So I mean, this is really, really fucking a sick economy build against the Terran, and apparently it's really good against 1-1-1 and really any kind of pressure that the Terran can do. So be damn sure I'm going to be doing this very, very often. It's GoSu, though, going to chuck down 3 racks and a couple of just 1 OP mule going down. One of them just worked too hard and it just disintegrated there on the mining field. Couple of refineries going down. So very typical opening here for It's GoSu. And guys, there has been some shit talk. I tried to get Perfect to stay on the Skype call with me, but these guys are like, no, we're going in try-hard mode. We're going to get off this, and we're going to duke this out, because why the fuck not? So I'm pretty stoked for this. Did I just say stoked? Yeah, I said it. That's the half-white coming out in me. Tech Lab going down here for It's GoSu. Nothing yet on the other ones, and that's mainly because not a whole lot of gas has been mined yet for It's GoSu. And up top here, he's doing exactly what he said he was going to do, just getting 2 sentries, and the rest will be Zealots. The 3 gates are out. We probably will see a Robo go down here at any given moment. I'm not sure the exact timing he said he wanted to get the Robo out, but we'll be taking notes for sure. Getting supply block there for a couple of seconds. That's a bit of an error. Sour about that. So sour. Oh, there's the Robo. Okay, the Robo is on its way. And it's just about to be finished. And he'll chrono boost out an observer right away to go down to the base to see what's up. We have Stim on the way. And a quick Ghost Academy. Alright. That's interesting. Going to be going for some fast EMPs. And perhaps this is a tell that that It's GoSu is looking to be aggressive early out, just straight up with those 3 racks, especially with the another refinery and a tech lab going down. We're probably going to see a fairly early push here from It's GoSu and seeing if he can catch Perfect with his pants down. He's going to go down here to the tower, now scouting out here with the observer. Marines are working their way over to the tower, seeing if Perfect is sitting on it. And there you go. Perfect totally sees it. And, oh, there's the scan. The observer goes down. Another observer over this way is going to go and make sure that no drops are going down. But since you lost that observer very quickly, he may have to pull that bad boy out of position a little bit earlier. Or he could just build a 3rd observer as well. And that's what he's going to do. So he's going to replenish. You know what? I really don't want to critique Perfect's play because I have absolutely no right. But if it was me, if I was in this game, I would have taken this observer immediately down to see the push that was coming and not have waited for another one to come, because we all know that Medevac's not going to be out this early, so he's not going to have to worry about a drop this soon. And this push he would have been able to notice that much quicker. He does see it now with the observer, and I do believe he noticed those ghosts as well, and if he didn't, he will. Oh my god. Oh my god, did he not notice those ghosts? Wow. I don't know if he notices the ghosts or not. There's the scan. Now backing up, immediately going after the rocks, and this is the early push that we were talking about. The StarCraft sound just got a lot louder all of a sudden. Does he have enough? Those sentries do have quite a bit of energy. He gets EMP'd, not able to chuck up a Guardian Shield. No force fields available either. And those Marines are doing serious damage. The 2 Marauders are still alive, stimming up to the front. The Colossus is out now, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Stalkers get melted quickly, and Stutter stepping towards that Giraffe. If the Giraffe falls, I do not think that Perfect is going to be able to get out of this. And if he does, he's going to lose. Oh, yes, he is able to hold. Wow. But loses the Colossus in the third, goes up. Holy shit. That was intense, intense, intense. I feel like if It's GoSu had just maybe 4 or 5 more units there, there would have been so many probes dead that he wouldn't have been able to come back, but that was not the case. What an excellent hold, considering that he was not able to get off a Guardian Shield or any force fields there. That was a beautiful hold there from Perfect, and it looks like the game is going to continue. We still do have that one observer doing patrol. Yes, we will take a look at the units lost tab here. 2,300 minerals to the 1,700, so very, very even. Very, very even. We got the blink upgrade going, +2 as well. Concussive. And some weapon upgrades for It's GoSu. Yeah, no, three probes losses, not bad at all. The only loss, like Fuji was saying there in the chat, was to Colossus. And you know what? That was pretty damn good considering it could have been a lot worse for him. A big gateway, or not gateway, sorry, Rax wall here for It's GoSu. And those mules bringing in the cheddar. Take a look at that. 2,300 minerals per minute compared to the 1,400 of Perfect. And the APM is blistering right now. Let's remember that It's GoSu is Korean, so now sitting at an average of 163, but the non-Korean Perfect at 179 APM. 101 supply to 103. This is very, very even. And It's GoSu, his main race, not even Terran, but still rocking it pretty damn good. I guess that's what happens when you are Korean. You're just good at everything. And looking around with the observer, this army is not very scary for Perfect. Still has 2 giraffes out. Something that I've noticed quite a bit about Perfect's play is he really dislikes stalkers. Doesn't have really any of them in this army at all. He does have the 4 up there with the 2 zealots, kind of like what he was talking about during the coaching session on the PVT, saying if you do have 4 stalkers and 2 zealots, so good against any type of drop play, opposed to just having a couple of zealots and a stalker, because a full medevac is going to be able to mow those down, and then you're going to be forced to panic and bring more units over. Maybe even panic and do a warp cycle near the drop and have those melted before they can even do any damage. So very, very nicely done here from Perfect. But look at the economy, man. The economy is just such in It's GoSu's favor. Just crazy amount. And chucking down another command, and now tightening up his wall here. I like this. I really, really like this. And that is a full wall, so if any charge lots decide to try and come in here, they're going to have a really piss poor of a time trying to get in and doing any damage to that mineral line, and that is very, very sexy. Vikings now starting to come out here for It's GoSu. Still building Colossus. Going to be going up to 4 of them in total. 130, 141 supply to 140. It's GoSu just slightly supply blocked here for a short period of time, but the 4 supply depots finishing up. Very, very intense. Look at the macro right now. Look at the minerals. This is very, very good. Very good. Some more upgrades now going for It's GoSu. He's got a couple of Marines here. I really like this. Just going to stim his way in with 1 to kind of see the unit composition without having to waste a scan. Just as I say that, he scans anyhow. Notices that there is no high temps out quite yet. He does have the Templar Archive, but no Storm. Something that Perfect said a little bit earlier was he doesn't really like to get Storm very often. He prefers to get Archons out in the mix and then get the Storm later on. The 4th base is going to be going up here from the top left corner for It's GoSu. Wow. We do have 1-1 upgrades opposed to the almost 3-3 of Perfect. And I really feel like Perfect is going to steamroll It's GoSu if these upgrades do not finish very quickly. If he tries to engage with just this army is a scary army, especially with those ghosts in there, with those EMPs. But I feel as though with these charge lots, couple of Archons now coming in the mix, and the 3-3 upgrades, I don't know. I really do not know. 186 supply to 175. We are going to see an engagement. No, scans and backs off. Going to take that tower first. Is he going to try and split up this army in any way and drop on the main? It doesn't seem like it. Looks like he's going to need every ounce of that unit composition possible to hold this. We're looking at an almost max 3-3 Protoss. 3-3 charge lots just do not die at all. Here we go. Gonna chuck up a Guardian Shield, and he's gonna be working his way out there. Oh, a decent blink forward, picking off one of those Vikings, and is gonna be forcing its GoSu back. The charge lots now getting a decent surround on some of those units. The Vikings are focus firing on the Colossus, but I just don't think it's enough. Stalkers in behind, focus firing on those Vikings. The charge lots up at the front. The one Archon just tanking splash damage. A blink forward, and the Medivacs are going to fall. Still 163 supply to 129. And Perfect is now in a perfect position to either get rid of an expand and expand again himself. But it looks like he actually might just go right up into the... No, he's not. He's going to back off and get rid of the expand. You don't want to get overzealous in a position like this and give Terran high ground and then possibly lose an army. He just needs to, in my books, pick off some expands and expand himself, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Wow. So far, so good here for Perfect. He is playing this phenomenally. At one Marine. So sour about life. 4 3-3 charge lots with 1 shield against that one poor soul. And another poor soul here. Ah! Wow. Just got murked very, very quickly. And it looks like he is going to be pushing up here, 154 to 179. That's not the greatest choke there for Terran. He needs to get the hell out of there, because once the Thermal Lance gets in on those units balled up like that, that'll be bad news bears. It looks like the building placement of its GoSu might actually be his downfall here at the natural. And look at this, just slowly moving up, holding position. Got the Archons in front to make sure that the Vikings cannot get any attacks off on these Colossus. And he's going to back off here, trying to force some stims, and manages to get one. Those Medivacs have no energy whatsoever to be able to heal these units. Now forcing a lift off there from those racks, killing a couple of them. A Maxed Perfect. And we are going to see an engagement. He's just waiting for his moment. Once again, trying to force a stim, and there's the stim. And every time he stims, man, that is just killing him that much more, considering those Medivacs have absolutely no energy. But the charge is not able to get in the front because the Stalkers are in the way. There is a blink forward, and it looks like it's just going to be too much. He's going to be overran here. It does not matter the amount of mining bases its GoSu has, and we are going to see a GG here for Perfect. And there you have it. Holy sweet tits. We're going to get the players on Skype. We're going to go over that game. And man, that was intense.